In at 5 right now with breaking news, a new surveillance video showing a man dressed head to toe in camouflage walking around a Sandy Springs neighborhood before a violent home invasion. Later that morning, that same neighborhood flooded with officers after a police shooting. And the man you saw on that surveillance video is accused of breaking into a home. And once police got there, the suspect allegedly stabbed an officer before another one returned fire.
Tonight, both of them are recovering at separate hospitals. This all happening at a home on Cameron Glen Drive at around 8:30 this morning. CBS 46 has live team coverage, and we begin with Adam Murphy live in Sandy Springs for us. And Adam, that investigation is still going on tonight.
Good evening, Tracy. The investigation is now going into its 9th hour. Take a look live here behind me. You will notice there are law enforcement officers here with the Sandy Springs Police Department as well as the GBI working this case. Police got involved just moments after the owner of this home over here to the left said she walked into her kitchen this morning and came face to face with the intruder. Take a look at this home surveillance video obtained by CBS 46, which shows the burglary suspect dressed in camouflage walking through the Cameron Glen neighborhood in Sandy Springs early Friday morning.
He was on foot, was not in a car.
Neighborhood President Adam Blatt said the suspect did not appear to be armed until after he entered this home on Cameron Glen Drive.
Number 90 Cameron Glen Drive, an officer down with multiple stab wounds.
How he got inside, I don't know. It is the type of neighborhood, though, leaving your doors unlocked would not be unheard of.
Police responded to the subdivision after receiving calls that a stranger in his early 20s dressed in camo had attempted to burglarize multiple homes in the neighborhood.
It happened so quickly. Once the first officer arrived, the suspect just ran at him with the sharp object. I'm not sure if it was a knife that he brought with him or if it was a knife that he got from the home.
Moments later, another officer fired his gun at the suspect, striking him in the body. We have also learned that a third officer who responded was grazed by a bullet during the altercation. Both officers and the suspect were taken to area hospitals for treatment.
It ruffles your feathers. You woke up this morning thinking hunky-dory, everything was fine, and now, you do it. You have to start thinking twice about, are all my doors locked?
Now, investigators said the suspect does not appear to have any personal connections with anyone in this neighborhood, so completely random. We are also waiting on investigators to release his name as well as the names of the officers who were injured during this altercation. There were a total of 8 officers, I'm told, on scene when this escalated to its highest point. We're live in Sandy Springs tonight. Adam Murphy, CBS 46 News.
Adam, thank you. CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy joining us now from Grady, where we know the officer is recovering tonight. So, Jamie, what have you learned about the condition of that officer?
Rick, well, as far as the news can get, in terms of good news, that officer, we're told, is alert and stable. Sandy Springs officers have been down here visiting all day throughout the day. They're so thankful that things didn't get a lot worse.
An officer down with multiple stab wounds.
Police radio describes the harrowing situation Sandy Springs police officers found themselves in on Friday morning. The wounded officer himself radioing for help.
Officer's been hit. I mean, ambulance out here. Trying to send paid, please.
Police say the officer was stabbed by a man who had burglarized multiple homes.
They confronted the perpetrator still inside the house. At some point, a struggle took place where the suspect attacked one of our officers, stabbing him multiple times throughout his body.
Those multiple stab wounds to the officer were to his head and chest. According to police, he was rushed to Grady, and the latest from police is that he is in a stable condition and alert. Sandy Springs throughout the day remained at Grady, escorting people in and out of the hospital. A Sandy Springs officer I spoke with said family of the officer is at the hospital. He also said they feel very blessed. He is doing so well considering the amount of times he was stabbed.
We respond to these calls frequently. Burglary in progress, you never know what you're going to get. For the most part, burglars want to go in and they want to leave as quickly as possible. They don't want to get caught. This guy, I don't know what he was thinking. Obviously, he didn't want to get arrested, and he decided to fight, and he tried to kill one of our officers.
Yeah, so lucky that this officer who was stabbed multiple times has survived. So as Adam mentioned, there was another officer who was grazed by a bullet. Coming up in the 6 o'clock hour, we'll talk about his condition and how he's doing. Live at Grady Hospital, Jamie Kennedy, CBS 46 News.
Jamie, thanks very much. Adam, you too. You can count on CBS 46 to give you the latest information throughout the night as we learn more about this investigation and get updates on the condition of that officer. You can sign up and get updates sent directly to your phone in real time by downloading the free CBS 46 app.